For the last time in the Demon Realm, Gohan was the first to dispatch his respective demon god. This brings our heroes one step closer to accessing Mechikabura's kingdom. Today, we find out how the others fare in the conclusion of our story. Mechikabura, God of Evil. With Rebel in the Green Hellgate.
Please wait! Your Majesty Poutine!
Seeming to be doing something to her own henchmen. The sinister Poutine scolds. Silence! You guys are simply bullets for me! Lie! Mechikabura's underling is actually using a group of lesser soldiers as literal ammunition, flinging their bodies at Rebel. Who comments? Using your subordinates as projectiles. I see you haven't changed at all.
Stop, Demigra traitor! How dare you talk down to Her Majesty Poutine! Unforgivable!
Even as they're clearly being double-crossed and Poutine has proven not to even care slightly about their lives, the soldiers remain loyal to her. An ironic situation for Rebel. She scoffs she's betrayed you like she betrayed us. Giving us a little more insight, she further states how this is Lord Demigra's original subordinate, the two-faced Poutine. Of course, Rebel just uses her time-based abilities to stop the men in the air. As they begin to reverse course, she taunts, "Here, you can have this one back," as the man panics and tries to figure out what's happening. Before Poutine herself can even react. They all explode, sealing another victory for the Time Patrol and Demigra's forces. The door opens and Pan is elated to see she managed to win. She responds, "Of course. I've been a spy for tens of thousands of years under the guise of a Demon Realm soldier. I've thoroughly examined all of the enemy's plans and tactics, inside and out." But tens of thousands of years? An off-screen voice beckons. Gohan, Vegeta, and Goten have returned as well. Unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna get cheated out of seeing their fights. So it seems all they're waiting for now is for Goku and Kamel to emerge. To which Rebel chortles, perhaps that weird Saiyan is losing. But Pan contends Grandpa won't lose. With whom in the blue Hellgate? Paired up against Salsa, Goku isn't having much luck. Even the Kamehameha didn't work. All of his energy attacks are being sent back by his wind ability. Rushing in! You're just going to charge straight towards me? How naive. Trick of Storm! You can't escape from my wind! What do you think? Will it consume you? Or will you get slashed down by me? Either way, die! Here goes nothing! Power Pearl extends! Using the power pole, Goku's finally able to overcome his opponent. His son and Vegeta greet him, the latter snipping he's late. Our hero contends, well, though he was small, he was still pretty strong, you know. Taking her opportunity, Pan jostles Rebel, and the only one left is Kamel. Perhaps he's losing. Who takes the ribbing on the chin, chuckling back. Ha! Fair enough, child. That almost as if his ears were burning. Kamel is the final warrior to emerge victorious. Rebel questions what took him so long. Furthermore, it seems like he's taken quite a beating. Falling to a knee, he thinks back on Broly. Who the hell was that guy anyway? He came out of nowhere and just started rampaging. What's more, Toa escaped to the depths of space-time. But thanks to that, they were able to break the seals off the last of the Hellgates. while the demons do their thing. Trunks makes note of how the gates are crumbling. Robel continues her direction. First off, each one of you did well. The first step of the mission has been cleared. For the time being, you should all rest up and recover your strength, because from here on out, when it happens again, everyone's frozen. It's the Supreme Kai's freeze ability. Sure enough, Trunks spots her in the air. Able to talk this time around, he hollers, "Lady Kaioshin, it's me! It's Trunks! I'm coming to rescue you!" Why? Freeze isn't working on you. Is it because you have that sword, I wonder? Then I have no choice but to use the power of darkness. As Trunks is hit with the supposed power of darkness, he's imbued with Chronoa's memories, specifically from the day she sacrificed herself to stop Mechikabura. This leads up to everything we didn't see. It appears Toa intervened and was able to capture her. Before Mechikabura was able to use his own newly restored powers to take control over her mind.
No! Absolutely unforgivable Dark Empire army! Purify the darkness, Key Sword!
Thinking on his feet, Trunks took the gamble of attacking the Kaioshin with the Key Sword, figuring if it worked to weaken the demon's powers, maybe it would work to end the mind control. And it did. Chronoa weakly opens her eyes and whispers to Trunks she's sorry. Naturally, he is sure she has nothing to be sorry for. The others are freed from the freeze since she's returned to normal. With this major victory, the time freeze ability has passed and step 2 of the mission has been cleared. Now if only Lord Demigra would arrive, then without a doubt, this will be the final battle with Mechikabura. As the Dark Lord decides he's done waiting, he's going to confront our heroes immediately. Following a sneak attack, in front of the demon castle lies our fallen warriors. For the first time, we see Mechikabura unobscured in his youth. All Trunks can do is glare at the monster. When behind him, Pan can be heard shouting for her Uncle Goten to hang in there. Who isn't doing great, but he's still able to speak clearly at least. Approaching him, Goku's youngest son chortles that it's good to see Trunks is safe. "You don't look like you've taken as much damage compared to everyone else. I wonder if the Key Sword weakened the power of darkness." Trunks rushes after their foe, instructing Chronoa and Pan to take the Fallen to a safer location, the former shouting up to him that it's no use. But determined to see this through, he thinks if he uses the Key Sword, he should be able to combat against Mechikabura's power of darkness. Stopping our hero, the demon grumbles. Key Sword. The power of light created by a god in order to seal the dark demon realm. A god-slaying sword, huh? Worthless. taking the sword and smacking Trunks back down to the surface. The evildoer continues. I see. I can't destroy it even with the power I wield. It would become an irritating matter if someone here were to use it. He then tosses the sword miles into the distance to who knows where, before unleashing his demon god summoning ritual. But aren't all the demon gods, save Toa, dead? Apparently not. They may have been defeated, but Gravy, Poutine, Salza, Shroom, and Deborah all survived. A bad habit of our gang not wanting to finish off defeated warriors. Deborah and Salza try to speak. They're sincerely sorry they let the Hellgates be destroyed. My faithful subordinates, you've all struggled up until now. I no longer have any use for you. Become part of my time power and live eternally inside the darkness.
Backstabbing! Oh, stop this! It's disgusting! I now have the power of time. I have but one final thing to collect. All is within my palm.
Vanishing. Our gang wonders where they went off to. Chronoa thinks to herself, power of time. One final thing. It can't be. She panics. This is bad. Trunks, follow me. We've got to move. Though at first she argues they need to find the key sword. She fears they don't have that kind of time. Mechikabura's next target is Toki Toki, the bird who has the ability to create time itself. But Toki Toki, she doesn't mean he's going to the time nest. The barrier around it should. Cutting him off. Chronoa contends he likely has the power to destroy that barrier now. They've got to get back now. With that understood, Trunks changes course and directs Pan to stay here and please look after everyone. In addition to Mechikabura's attack, everyone also sustained damage from the battles inside the Hellgates too. With that in mind, he can't let them go further than this. When Pan pulls a Pan and complains that she wants to fight too. Just as Trunks snips, Pan, please, not now. She continues, that's why. She will give him some of her ki. The others offer theirs too. All 5 Saiyans get on their feet to give Trunks their best possible chance. Each offering their own words of encouragement. They'll join the battle too as soon as their stamina is recovered. Giving him their ki, he can feel it flowing through him. This is incredible! He's never felt a power like this until now. The Supreme Kai observes, this power is the legend I heard from an angel a long time ago, when 5 pure-hearted Saiyans transfer their power to a single Saiyan. A Saiyan with a special power is born. Is that power now unleashed?
Ah! The barrier's been broken! The invasion's begun! What kind of power is this?
In the blink of an eye, the time nest finds itself in ruins. Mechikabura beckons. Still standing even after my attack. Given your old age, that's quite impressive for a Kaioshin.
You can stand? You just missed, you power-hungry fool! I don't even tie my shoelaces anymore!
In that case, he demands the old Kai give him that bird which controls time. Toki Toki. Just being blunt, the Kaioshin argues if he does, that means the destruction of the universe. Then you leave me with no choice but to force my hand. Disappear, old Kaioshin. Trunks and Chronoa appearing through a portal right in time. The old-timer has to question if that red-haired guy is Trunks. She explains he is a warrior with the power of a god now. Super Saiyan God.
silent, calm movements with very few openings. Does this mean that mortal has somehow acquired the power of a god? I have you now! Who's that?
When the last standing demon god intervenes with her newest creation, Toa. She remarks to herself on her master's newest form. But putting focus on the battle at hand, he questions if that experiment of hers is complete. Which it is. He's absorbed the DNA of warriors from various histories. This is Finn's ultimate form.
Core data is not found. I will defeat you!
Finn summoning several balls of ki. Not only does Trunks have to worry about his own safety, but the safety of both Kaioshins on the ground below him. Then using her freeze. Chronoa is able to stop the attack from landing. She informs Trunks the backline is all good. Now he just has to give it his all. As Trunks hones in on the Dark Lord once again, he raises a hand. His magic encompassing Toa as she frantically tries to figure out what he's doing. He straight up uses her as a human shield. Disgusted, Trunks beckons how he could do this to his own ally. But ally, he asks, as Toa confusedly trembles trying to make sense of the situation. What use do I have for them? The only thing that matters to me is power.
In order to take everything into my possession, I need power!
Need something! Moments later, Trunks, the Kaioshins, and Toki Toki awaken in a dark realm. Upon asking where they are, it's complicated. In the air hang a myriad of realms the Time Patrol has previously ventured to. Could these be histories? Chronoa confirms this to be the case. That jerk Mechikabura is swallowing up all of time. Even she doesn't know what to make of this. At this rate, she fears reality itself is going to perish. Looking around, Old Kaio states the obvious. They need to think of a way out of here. But where's the exit? When a chain comes out of nowhere and it traps all three of them. Amidst their confusion, they can see it's coming through a light of some kind. Chronoa is sure that's the exit. Launching through it.
Mechikabura!
Seems the Dark Lord's plan has somewhat backfired and allowed our heroes to escape. Though still restrained, they spot Toa also chained up. Looks like she's unconscious. Turns out this wasn't Mechikabura's doing, but another demon's. The binds breaking, a familiar voice laments.
It seems I pulled out some useless people.
Demigra! The Supreme Kai of Time gasps. Don't tell me those chains came from your magic. But that's not possible. How is your power able to handle that level of darkness? In response,
easy. My wish for Dark Shenron was to obtain the power opposite of Mechikabura.
This must be the wish he made using the Dragon Balls from the GT timeline, the ones Rebel obtained.
The power of light is within my hand. However, because I have too much dark energy within my body, it seems I can't use this power to its full extent. annoying trash like you should know its place!
As Mechikabura goes to attack, Demigra quickly tells the Kai,
Listen, Chronoa, what's happened to the key sword? I believe you should have received it from Rebel.
and yeah, Mechikabura threw it away somewhere. The demon lets out a frustrated grunt as he reveals,
Tuh, I can't use this then.
referring to his newly obtained light powers. Though easily fending off the wizard's attack, Trunks interjects himself to suggest, but we still have a power that can fight back, referring to his recent power-up. While the Saiyan gathers his ki, he requests Demigra help him out. Staring blankly at him, Demigra wonders if this is the power of a god. Slashing the villain right down the middle. Surely that did it. Then the fiend begins laughing.
It's meaningless!
But what? Trunks is sure that he landed a direct hit.
How unfortunate. After having absorbed time, my body continues to regenerate endlessly.
This likely works similar to Robel's technique that allows her to reverse time. Even if Mechikabura's body is damaged, it'll automatically reverse itself to a time when it wasn't. Essentially, this is endless regeneration. How are they supposed to defeat that? When a couple of other warriors enter the scene, a childish voice asks, Huh? Isn't that unfair? The rest of our heroes arrive with the help of Robel. The Supreme Kai of Time tries to quickly catch everyone up, and it's pretty bad. Then, wait a minute. What is Goku holding? That's the key sword. They managed to find it. If they have the key sword, then they still have a chance. As Demigra gets his demons together, and Chronoa assembles the Time Patrol. They need everyone's help to buy a little time. Pain and Robel agree to act as support. When Goku gets a pretty wise idea in seeing Old Kai down for the count, he makes a suggestion to Vegeta regarding the Potara earrings. All right! Don't hold anything back! You saved me right there. Thanks a lot, Mr. Magic User and Ms. Witch. Let's do this, oh great Mechikabura!
Only a mortal, but he surprisingly got this much power. However, against an undying body, any attack is Demigra's chains, huh? How impudent!
Spotting a powered-up Chronoa and Super Saiyan God Trunks, they have something a little more than just the key sword. Mechikabura speculates that the key sword has evolved from absorbing power. But what can it do?
Though you may be able to resist my power of darkness, your attacks are meaningless. My body will regenerate any wounds you inflict. I'm immortal! Ah! I already told you! There's no way to defeat me with simply just this! Huh? This is... power of a god. power of light, power of darkness, as well as the power of time. We combine all these powers together and seal you! Eternal Labyrinth! Oh no! How dare you! But do not forget, I will escape and return! And without a doubt, I will make time mine! Just wait!
While it's true they weren't able to kill their opponent, they did it. Mechikabura and the entirety of the Dark Demon Realm. They've been sealed away in a realm neutral from light and darkness, neutral from time. They won! However, Kamel isn't so excited. You never change, you careless fools. But what does that mean, Pan questions. Shouldn't he be at least a little happy? But happy? There's nothing left. All that remains is the darkness. Which is a good point. How are they supposed to get out of here? Asking the Supreme Kai of Time, she explains that reality doesn't exist anymore. The damage he inflicted on the flow of time created a kind of void or imbalance, leaving remnants of darkness even after his fall. The history that Mechikabura absorbed has also been sealed away with him. As Pan breaks down crying, that can't be right! Toki restores the time nest. Back to normal? Pan asks if the world is returning to the way it was. Old Kai awakens to explain. Time restoration. The true form and power of Toki. The one who truly governs time. But it's not just Toki's power, you know. Turning to Chronoa, it's because of how you raised Toki that your power also helped, as expected of the Kaioshin of Time. As their alliance was only temporary. Kamel, in his weakened state, begins to feel the impact of the returning barrier, the one that usually bars the demons from this place. Demigra instructs his minions to reorganize for now. As they take their leave, Demigra vows that next time it'll be their turn. The demon promises to claim the seat of the Kaioshin of Time. Then, coming to embrace his role, Trunks retorts,
We won't let you. We will protect everyone's history. We, the Time Patrol, will.